Today I have one of my favorite people from the outdoor industry, Jim Moss. Jim Moss has been around the industry for 35 years. He was recently recognized at Outdoor Retailer for his work over the past 35 years, and they coined him as the outdoor industry's lawyer. So with that, I'd like to welcome you, Jim, to this edition of Inside the Outdoors. It's great to have you. I've been looking forward to doing this.
Thanks, Ron.
I think so have a lot of others of our mutual friends have been waiting for me to get you in here and do this.
Yeah. Same thing prison executioners say. So
let's start. You have a fascinating background. You're in recreational law. How did you get into recreational law, and what does a recreational lawyer do?
Well, I got into it two different ways. I've always been an outdoor person. My parents used to pull us out of school to go backpacking or skiing or something. And I've always, I'd take breaks in college. I'm an Eagle Scout. Scouting was always big. We went camping every month. And have always just enjoyed spending time outdoors. When I came out of law school with a specialty in tax law, and over the ages, the tax laws changed and sort of criminalized everything that I participated in. And at the same time, the questions about the outdoor industry started increasing. And just over time, it ended up taking over and becoming 100% of my practice. As far as what a recreational lawyer is, it's a term. Recreational law is just the two words I came up with for marketing, but I call it human-powered outdoor recreation, both guide services, marketing issues, risk management issues, and the product liability issues involved in all of those. As much as getting in the outdoors can just be a pair of shoes and a t-shirt, it also nowadays involves expensive and complicated equipment as we've evolved new ways to get outdoors. When I first started, there was no base jumping, there was no wingsuit flying, there was nothing. And now there's all sorts of more fun things to do.
And for you, with your practice in recreation law, what are the challenges you're facing now with the digital age upon us and operating in a digital world?
The first thing is that it allows me to get information out there. I've had a website, WordPress website up now for 4.5, 5 years, 3,000 articles on it, 800 articles I've written specifically about the legal issues. So it allows me to help people understand what's going on. And it's by a lawyer, not by somebody who, calls himself a risk manager or somebody. It's somebody that knows still how to tie a figure eight, knows how to carve a turn, although my brother would say differently. Still knows how to do things, knows what a J-stroke is. And yet, it also gives us the wrong information, it gives us bad information, and it gives everybody the sense that when something goes wrong, there's money in it. Got a phone call today. I got hurt on the client's binding, send me money. Well, it doesn't work that way. And we're not going to send you anything ever. Backcountry skiing is a risky sport. You assume those risks. Trees don't move. You got to learn to ski around them. I'm still working on that theory. I think I can scare them once.
Moving on that vein, as you work with clients, the brands in the outdoor industry, what are your thoughts for outdoor manufacturers, outdoor brands, on things they should think about in designing a digital strategy that keeps lawyers away?
Manufacturers need to fill their website with information, videos, answers, everything that you can, so that if I have to walk into the courtroom with you, we can say to the judge, Your Honor, we told them to go to the website, and on the website it showed a video showing them not to do this, telling them not to do this, showing them the correct way of doing it, and they ignored it. This is the best defense there is, because the judge and the jury are just going to look at the plaintiff like he's an idiot. should have watched the video and he wouldn't be limping around like he is. Digital provides the best defense, in my opinion, for most manufacturers, all outfitters and guides that exist right now. They need a good marketing strategy, and they need to develop one that brings in new customers and educates those customers as they come in, as well as educates the current customers they have.
So feeding into the realm of what we're seeing with the growth in video, I mean, one of the best avenues for outdoor products to protect themselves, and in fact creating good how-to videos, how to use the product, explaining the product, demonstrating it for customers.
That's perfect. And they can't be afraid of showing what some of them might think is the negative of using the product, getting hurt. I can remember 20-some years ago sitting in a bar watching I was eating dinner, wasn't drinking at all, watching a video of Gore Canyon runs back in the day when nobody ran it commercially, and it was a tough run. And the people around me were so enthralled with it, they asked me where they could sign up to go do that run. And yet all it was boats flipping and people swimming and chaos everywhere, and yet people wanted to do it. So don't be afraid to show the good and the bad and the ugly. The people it turns away are the ones you want it to turn away, and it may entice more to come see you and come experience your activity or come try your product. I do a lot of work for the Boy Scouts of America as a volunteer, and my next thing is I want to stick GoPros on Cub Scouts at day camp. That perspective of a 7 or an 8-year-old running around in the outdoors and having fun. It may just be disaster videos with paint on the lens after 13 seconds, or it could be, a new way of looking at the world that we've all forgotten about.
How do you see digital marketing influencing how you do your business, you market your business?
Well, it took a while because, of course, I try and do things the wrong way first. I was just throwing articles up against the website and seeing if anything stuck. Well, after 3 years, business would come in mentioning the website, and after 5 years, I'm getting a lot of business coming in from the website. But it took tweaking, and as several of my good friends say, I'm still doing it wrong, but I got a great opportunity to move forward. As a sole practitioner, I don't have time to market. My head is down and I'm working on a contract or dealing with another attorney or trying to figure out what's wrong with the product, doing all sorts of things. I don't have time to find a new customer, and that's difficult. The only thing I can do is maybe write an article, send out an email, answer questions that pop up from the website. I should put a question and answer button on the website. And that's the only marketing I can do. I'm a lawyer. I'm not a marketing person. The only thing I know about marketing is marketing makes promises risk management has to pay for.
Well, thank you for joining me today. I've had Jim Moss with me on this edition of Inside the Outdoors. I hope you enjoyed it and look forward to having you join us again with our next guest. Thank you.